Good morning there. You're watching QTV this morning, and I am Jenna Basonko, and I'm here with my amazing co-host Ibrahim Abalde and our newspaper review guest, Mr. Ka. It's been a while, and I'm so excited to be back here to have the right conversations, and I'm particularly excited about today's program because if you've been following social media, you'll be aware that Qcell is the official GSM partner for the Afcon, and we're extremely excited about it. And just judging by the setup today, you will know that we're excited about it and about to have amazing conversations surrounding that. Ibrahim?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Good morning to all our viewers, wherever you're watching us. I mean, a wonderful morning to you. We are excited. Like you said, I mean, even if you look at the setup in the studio, you will know we are ready for the Afcon.
Right.
And, you know, I hope it will be you know, a fruitful Afcon for the Gambia. Mr. Ka, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Gambians. Good morning, the Scorpions. Good morning, Amisise, for a job well done. We see all the background work the Qcell group is doing because as the partners, you can see the excitement. We are really ready to go and, you know, join the journey with the Scorpions to wherever and how far they go. So we are very happy. And thank you for having me.
Yeah, I think personally, when it comes to the Afcon and Qcell's partnership, for me, it's not about the fact that I work for QTV, but it's actually important for me as a Gambian, a person who's 100% Gambian, and seeing a Gambian company join the Afcon, because whatever the case, we all support our different teams, Manchester, Real Madrid, you name it, but we all have a Gambian team, which is the Gambian team. All of these members are part of, you know, different clubs, you know, they play for different clubs, but when it comes to, you know, the Afcon, they all have to leave their clubs and come on to play for the Gambia, for national duty. So to see a company also put their resources for national duty, I think it is very, very important. And it will also, you know, educate and just show other young people that you have to be patriotic when you are a Gambian. You have to be all out to support your Gambian team. So I think this partnership is beyond just giving money or resources to the national team, but it's also about, you know, in building that sense of patriotism when it comes to national duty.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Mr. Ka, how do you feel about it?
Senior boss la, senior Rio la, senior team la.
Yeah.
So this is the underlying philosophy at the Q group, which you all know. So, and this is what we are putting in practice. We are, like you rightly said, we are rallying and we are calling all the Gambians to rally behind the team and give them that support. The finance is important, but the moral boosting and the cheering also is equally important. And just get hooked onto QTV. We can assure you that we are going to be very, very Afcon this month because the Q group, Qcell is at the center of support. So we definitely ready.
Well, I mean, the preparation is on, and I know you'll be seeing a lot of branding of the national team here on QTV because we are the official GSM partner of the Afcon. Like you said, it is the right and, you know, of every citizen to rally behind the team and support them. All that we can do for them is to support them, give them that confidence, I mean, so that they'll be able to deliver well. We've seen the past Afcon, they made us proud. They got to the quarterfinals of the game. I mean, we were not expecting we'll go that far, and we were able to make it to that level. So who knows what's going to happen? So we are hopeful this time too. Our boys are going to perform very well at the Afcon, but with the support of the people back home.
Yeah, talking about
also,
support.
Go ahead. I was just going to intervene to say that stay tuned because the signing ceremony, official signing ceremony, will follow after the morning show.
Yeah, like Mr. Ka mentioned, the official signing ceremony will follow, and there will be a panel discussion on here, and also there will be another reporter at the auditorium to give you, you know, live updates when it comes to the signing ceremony and all of that. But also, just to say that it is also important that we remind the public that there's a show today at Q City where you have an opportunity to go and support our Scorpions. Like Mr. Ka said, it's beyond resources. The ticket is $300. So it's take it as your own contribution towards, you know, the Scorpions. So today, make sure to go and attend because the proceeds will all be put towards ensuring that we have a smooth Afcon this year. Will you be attending, Ibrahim?
Well, I mean, it's important for one to attend that program because every penny spent will go a long way in helping our boys, because we all know to be part of the AFCON, it's not a small expenditure. It is a significant amount of money that would be able to steer them to the different levels and, their stay in Ivory Coast. So I think it's important for everybody to go out, at least to go, pay your ticket and enjoy the ambience.
Yeah, and I saw a lineup of amazing artists. I saw our Gambia, ST, Attack, and all of them. So in as much as you're paying for it, you're also going to be guaranteed of entertainment and supporting the Scorpions alongside.
Yeah,
so it will be an amazing one.
Do Yombadal, especially, knowing our CEO, how enthusiastic he is about football. He loves, football in particular, so he is giving them the opportunity and the facility to be able to do these things and generate extra funds, because government cannot do it alone. They have responsibility, yes, the chunk of it they have to, but in every country, especially in the third world, so to speak, these kind of events, people rally. I remember Senegal, their first time they were giving to the tune of $10, $100, $50, and this accumulated and did impact in the preparations and other aspects. So we have to support the voice, and the most important thing is the derby. The first game is us and Senegal.
Interesting one.
Our cousins, our neighbors.
Yes.
This is a serious business.
Yeah.
So we are not joking about this one. Yes.
Yeah, looking
Football,
forward to that.
I mean, this time to us Gambians, football is not just entertainment or a form of game. I mean, this is business, as you said.
Big time.
We are going for win. I mean, this time we are not taking this lightly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let everybody be prepared wherever you are, whether you are in the combos or in the rural area. This is our game.
Yeah.
This is our team, and this is our Sunyubos.
Yeah.
So we are getting ready, and, Ivory Coast, here we come.
Yeah, looking forward. But actually, we're just getting into the newspaper review soon. Yesterday, I went for this coverage, and I went to the Serekunda East Stadium, and I saw that the Women's League was ongoing, because the league is ongoing currently. And I saw the women had their game yesterday, and I saw that nobody was there to watch them. It was just them, and the match officials. So I was like, maybe this is also an opportunity.
They don't use the media.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Yeah. So I'm like, this is, exactly. So the women football also, I think, it should be given similar attention. Just so, like you said, the media should be utilized, and also I didn't see any official there also to motivate them. So I think the female league they should also be given a boost, because CAF really is very, very interested in female football, and they're giving a lot of funding towards female football.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of us using the funding and give them the required support that they need, because CAF and FIFA are really paying a lot of attention. But from that, we'll just go for a short break, and when we come back, the conversation continues. Do stay with us.
Welcome to Samsung, your one-stop for electronic excellence. We redefine quality with unmatched durability. Experience innovation with our smart TVs, including Neo QLED 8K, 4K, and 4K UHD TVs, refrigerators, and washing machines, featuring diamond drums for soft, clean clothes. But that's not all. Transform your environment with Samsung split and floor standing air conditioners. Cook effortlessly with our 4-burner gas cooker. Stay connected with our wide range of smartphones. With every purchase, you enjoy a complimentary gift from us. Visit our showroom at Qcell, Kairaba Avenue or Bursubi Turntable. You can call us on 3333-217. Elevate your lifestyle with Samsung.
Welcome back from that short break. If you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV this morning, and I'm here with my co-host Ibrahim Abalde and our guest Mr. Carr. And the conversation already started in relation to Qcell being the official, GSM partner for the AFCON, and as you can see, the excitement is all over the place. And just to remind you that the official signing ceremony for this particular partnership will come immediately after this. We'll have a panel discussion here, and also we'll have a reporter at the auditorium to give us directly what is happening there. The CEO of the Q Group will be there, and other dignitaries to officially sign this particular partnership that we've all been looking forward to. So Ibrahima, we'll just head right on to the proverb. Do you want to read it out?
Exactly. I think it's a bit.
Yes. What is our proverb?
It reads, just a small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. A small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day, Mr. Khan.
Yeah, if you wake up positive, then the whole day you become positive. And being positive is self-explanatory. Positive is something that is good. So I think what he's trying to say is once you wake up in the morning in a very good mood, very joyous, very happy, it reflects on you and it reflects onto other people around you. And that's a good thing for the whole day. Or if you get up and you're very moody and very sad or very depressed, you know, it dampens the spirit the whole day and you become lethargic. You will not be that active to do things. Once you are happy, you're energized, you can go on to do things. It's like a very new battery into anything. It functions properly. That is the positive energy.
Yeah, but it's sometimes natural to be moody at times, time to that. But if it's, I mean, exceed the normal duration, then that's not normal. I mean, I think one have to know. Time to time, it's important. It's normal for you to have some mixed feeling in the morning. But at some point, too, you need to find ways to at least, you know, take you out from your situation to a more positive and vibrant, you know, situation. I mean, Genova.
I think for me, it's just beyond the morning. You know, this proverb is just, you know, kind of just narrowing it down to the fact that when you wake up in the morning, but it just goes beyond morning. It's just talking about how sometimes your positive thoughts towards something can really ensure that even if, you know, that was supposed to go wrong, it can go positively because then you're controlling your thoughts, how you think about things. You know, sometimes there are just certain things you go through. It's a matter of, you know, maybe suspicion, you know, or, you know, having some sort of mindset about something. And then because there's already a mindset, it's going to direct, you know, the success or the failure of that. You know, showing you that your morning, if you thought about it positively, it's either a successful morning or a morning that's going to fail or a day. So it's a matter of just how you program your mind and how you think about things happening around you.
Mr.
I think it's saying the morning, because if you're not very positive in the early part of the morning, you don't even get up.
Sure. Yes, true.
In order to be able to do these things that you're saying, first you have to get up.
True.
And if you are, you know, not that positive, you just stay back in bed, you don't have the energy, so nothing happens.
Right.
That becomes the end of the day for you.
Exactly. So that's my point.
Once you are in bed and there is thoughts, beautiful thoughts of excitement, of happiness, of feeling, you just spring out of bed like a fresh flower opening in the morning. And then you just go into action.
Exactly.
And that impacts you, it follows you in the whole
That is my point, because even in daily life, sometimes when you're, you know, looking for a particular opportunity, people will be like, oh, stay positive. Don't have negative, you know, be optimistic about it. Because sometimes, like, how you draw your mind, how you program your mind towards a particular activity will affect the outcome, just as it will affect a morning.
Absolutely.
So it's in our everyday life. If I'm looking for something and I'm negative about it, I'm not sure every action towards it will not be to my full potential because I'm not sure. But the moment that I'm positive about it, then I'm going to put all the positive energy towards it.
I mean, here, this is where the power of the mind come into play. I mean, I think the mind is very significant in whatever you do. I mean, sometimes there are other thoughts that come into your mind. At some point, you will realize, okay, it's just the mind playing around. You know, but at some point you need to be able to control your mind. Sometimes the mind will drag you to a level. I mean, if you are not strong enough, I mean, to take yourself off that situation, you know, that's the time people feel, I mean, they victimize themselves at some point. So I think the mind is very important and it's key. It's very powerful.
Yeah, it's just like how we are all excited right now about the AFCON. We already are so positive about it. And it just happened the last AFCON we went to. We were, you know, there was that form of positivity because it was our first time.
Yeah.
This is our second time. You know, Mr. Ka is already displaying positivity.
Oh, yeah.
With the first game that we'll be playing with Senegal. Already muna do yomba. So
no,
I'm not
that
sure.
First game is a derby. No, it's
well, that's our game.
Yes.
It's a game that we've been waiting for a very long time. Mr. Ka.
Because Senegal always win us. And
Yes.
At least, you know, I said to, I mean, what I say, even if at all this is the only game that is going to give us, we won this game.
Okay, guys. I don't agree
Even
with
if
that.
at all this is the only game we're going to win.
Why are you guys trying to prove a point?
This is a must-win game. That's what we are saying, or draw at the very minimum.
Okay, but
we don't
they can't
want to.
win us.
We don't want. You can imagine the wavelengths coming from Senegal. If they win us, they will say all sorts of things.
And already
that's
they
what
are saying all sorts of things on social media.
It will be deafening. We don't want to. So we want to have this one over them. I think Gambia did win Senegal once, if I remember. We will have people like Tijan Masani Sise, who is a legend.
Yeah, he can
an
remember.
Icon, who will tell us the history and the journey from Gambia 11. That's how the national team used to be called, to the Scorpions, and the name was changed. So people like Tijan, who are football enthusiasts, can come and tell us about all this. And other people that we'll be inviting as guests. You know, so there is a host of discussions that will be taking place, you know, about football this period before the end of the
Well, I mean, there used to be a very good team then. I mean, when we were playing Senegal, I can remember because time to time I discuss with certain people, you know, they'll tell us we were very good during our days. I mean, I think we played Senegal at some point and we were able
That's
to
why
be victorious.
the historians will be here.
Yeah,
to
they'll
tell us.
be,
I don't want to dwell in something I don't have.
I'm not sure either, but maybe Ibrahima, you remember? Do you remember any game?
No, I cannot
Senegal
remember, but
that
happened. I mean, those that narrated that incident.
That's
you know,
how
I
they put it.
I think they were part of it, and so I mean, it happened.
Okay, so there are a lot of events
but I think
that
the last time it happened, it was many, many years ago.
Okay.
But this time,
of,
Ivory Coast is our game, Mr. Ka.
Yeah, in Ivory Coast, but Senegal is the first. We are I think we are opening the tournament with Senegal, and that is what is exciting. You know, as cousins, you know, we share a lot in common. But in terms of football, Senegal has moved over these years to a very high level. But our boys are so good. They are playing all over the world now. It's a matter of conviction, team selection, and a host of other factors and the preparations. If all these things are right, they should be able to compete them, because that is why they are there. They are not there by accident. They are there by virtue of the fact.
But this year,
so for me, in fact, I mean, who did the balloting? At some point, Gambia and Senegal.
it was done live.
Those are open.
Yeah, that was done live. I think I saw Akon.
It's a tough group.
I said, how appropriate.
Yes, it was
the
done
group
live.
of death. It's very tough.
But I just have one suggestion for the national coordinating committee. That is, this time I want to see the boys wearing our African attire, because they were in suits last 2 years ago.
When they do the parade, you mean?
No, the opening, like the signing.
Parade,
you know, because the last time when they went to the president at the State House in Banjul, you know, I did not see, you know, that African culture, that Gambian culture. So please, organizing committee, we want them to be in their, you know, haftan or nyati abdu
and let them sell flags, cups, everything. They should market this. It's a time for them to really make. They should have a shop or places where people can go and to buy they call it paraphernalia. I know you like big terminology, but all these things that come along. So this is the time for them to really milk it and make a lot out of it. Have shops open in Brikama, Basse, all over. Let the country feel it. As for the Qcell group, we will definitely do what we can. You have already started seeing billboards all over the place. So we are making our presence, because we don't joke. We are a group that believe in delivering, and we are going to make sure that we deliver to the utmost.
Yeah, so aside from AFCON, a lot of events have happened over the weekend. A lot of events have also happened last week. We saw the Janjambure at 200. You know, the MP of the Prime Minister of Senegal and the successor, I can say, of Macky Sall, Amadou Ba. He was here to represent Macky Sall, and later we saw that he met the Senegalese community to, just talk to them about his, plans and all of that. And I saw a very good turnout. I don't know if
they were in Coco Ocean.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, it was at Coco Ocean. Yes, so I saw they met him, and the turnout was good and all of that. But the Janjambure, the 200. Janjambure at 200 festival. Actually, I got like mixed feelings from, some of the things that I've checked online. Some people weren't happy about the fact that, they just came, delivered speeches, and, some of them were actually they're looking for plans or something more tangible that Janjambure is going to benefit or something. For them, it was just some speech and some festival, and the head of states are gone. That's the end of it. So some of the natives were actually looking forward to more. But I think generally during
I think the festival is coming. This was just the official side of it, according to my understanding. And I think they will be able to come up with policies that will align with other African countries for reparations, because it's about time that they push this agenda. Ghana has been in the forefront championing it. Most other African countries were very mute and quiet about it. But these are the occasions and instances where also Gambia can take the lead in terms of championing it, so that they will have to cough up something. Because if you look at the slave trade, it was the strong people, the youth of the continent that was repatriated, and they worked free labor for centuries. So that labor that they've been working, us and those that were taken, we should be considered for reparations. If they're paying reparations to war and other people, I think the Africans are entitled to. But we must have to push for the agenda and fight for it.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, let's take a look at let's take a look at it at the tourism angle. I mean, I think commemorating 200 years, it's important. I mean, it will help boost our tourism industry as well, because I mean, leaders going to Janjambure and commemorating this with the people of Janjambure, I think it's a very significant move. It will help preserve our heritage sites as well. And most of the time, preserving these things is what we talk about all the time. Let them see ways. So it's a very good. Despite maybe they did not get certain things yet, but I think along the way it will be there.
I appreciate the celebration and everything because it brought people together. But the point is also, for example, if you take a look at Gore Island, how it is, it's so, the way they just put it out there, as that tourism destination, for example. Janjambure can be the same thing. That is what they're calling for. James Island, for example, it's not the James Island anymore. Even kids don't want to go there for excursions anymore because there's nothing to see. So that is the point.
They've been given millions of dollars.
Well, we are yet to see. Because the last time I visited there and I conducted interviews, and then they were pointing at what you're talking about as a UNESCO heritage site. It should be rehabilitated and all of that. But they're yet to communicate officially when, that will take place. But also, moving on, Fonyi, the Fonyi issue, we also saw that the Security Council, in the Gambia also visited Fonyi when it comes to ensuring that citizens are okay, getting, feedback from them about, the Casamance issue with Senegal, the fact that the Gambia is a sovereign nation, and that, these shells are not supposed to land in Gambian territory, which is Fonyi. From the interviews that were conducted, you can still see that there's that sort of fear, in the individuals living around that end.
Yeah, but that war has been going on for quite a while, and I think of recent there is a lull. I think the Senegalese authorities have taken it very seriously and are trying to ensure that, they stop the fight by bringing a lot of development and also engaging the people of Casamance. And we also, because we share a long border with them, and the borders are not clearly demarcated, I think it's something, sometimes, the fights, the the, so to speak, rebels, they tend to cross into and then get pursued by the Senegalese. So, and unfortunately, Gambians become on the line of fire sometimes, so they throw. It's important that they go there and we assure them that, you know, the state is very serious about their security. They take it seriously, and also ensure that there are police posts or military posts along the borders where they can be present when they are needed. So I think that was good.
The issue of, I mean, the Casamance-Gambia border is, you know, our borders are very porous, and it is difficult to control this thing. Sometimes, somehow, even some of them don't even know this is not our territory. You know, at some point you will not even understand where the Gambia or Senegal border stops. You know, but engaging the people of Fonyi, I think it's important. At least it will also show them that, you know, at least, you know, they have that sense of belonging.
Exactly.
I mean, you belong to us. So, you know, it's a good move, Jenna.
It's a good move. So moving on as well, you know, it's been a while since I saw like male circumcision, you know, celebrated as much. I saw it on the news, and that story was done by Yalalba, and that story was done by Lena Igwenyi. But I really enjoyed it because actually it was just a chance for us all to remember, you know, the values that it instills. You know, he said something very important. One of the individuals who were responsible for the kids is like, they are sitting there, they're kids, they're supposed to be moving around, but they know they're supposed to be seated. Like, you know, they're there, like so calm. So within that age, they're supposed to be like roaming around. You can't ensure that they're seated somewhere. So which means they're told, oh, sit here, they're there, you know. That's sort of discipline, you know, part of it, you know.
It's a school. It has always been a school of transition from boyhood to manhood. That is what these were meant for.
Right.
So there were rites rites of passage that you have to go. And if you go in the bush, so to speak, they will have to educate you and teach you to be wiser, to be smart, to be streetwise, you know, to understand issues, and also to have certain values of respect, of decency. You know, these were inculcated into these young people that went through the passage. So that is why it was important until, you know, the intervention of the colonialists and all those institutions or cultures start changing. That was how we used to educate the young people from transitioning from being a boy to being a man, and you become a man.
Do you remember your days?
Well, yes, I remember. I mean,
you did the same or similar? Or
something similar?
I mean, if anybody knows Basse, you know, Basse Kabakama, it's a very big, it's a very big, very big community.
Same kind of large scale.
You'll spend almost 2 months in the bush. I mean, whereby
2 months.
Your mom will not see you, your dad won't see you.
And you'll not be crying?
Maybe the person that will see you is your dad. Even if your mom carry food for you, she have to stop at a certain place. You know, the people called the king tang, they'll come pick that food.
Wow.
The only time you'll see your mom, maybe when, like when it is time to go home. After 2 months. So I think
That's
I mean,
a long
going
time.
through that.
It was eternity.
Yes, but Mr. Ka, you can see the difference between the kids then and the kids now. You know, before they will teach you discipline. At some point, they'll take you to the bus. I mean, you know how to respect elders. You understand? So all these things are inculcated in you in such a way that, I mean, you know, you wouldn't be disrespectful to some level.
I think the reason why some individuals frown at it is the corporal punishment part. That is when the debate came about as to, you know, should it be done or not? You know, some people are, you know, looking at that human right angle where there's a lot of corporal punishment ongoing during these processes. For me, I think it can happen, but the corporal punishment should be removed.
You know, for me, when I was during my time, I was beaten severely.
Oh my God.
Severely. I still remember that. When you talk about it, that comes to my mind.
So that's wrong.
Corporal punishment was endemic in our culture, not just in that instance. Whether you're going to school, formal school, Arabic school, everywhere at home, this was the norm. This was the belief. That is how you discipline people. But that is changing now. People understand that now it's more about communication than taking the stick or being violent against a child. So these are things that can be incorporated into these institutions. They can still happen, just like the schools. Now, you will hardly find any teacher having a cane and standing in the middle of the class and beating people. It's not tolerated. When we were going to school, that was normal. You will see the main teacher standing by the gate. If you are late, you will know. You will feel it. Or you do something, you steal something.
Yeah.
Or you don't know times table. You don't know any instance that you committed.
Hey, it was called mental drill.
Yeah.
Yen said time the phone mental drill.
Oh yeah, we have what you call quantitative aptitude,
verbal
aptitude.
Mean mental drill la tudon, come mental drill like as in drill.
It's all the same thing. No, ñun dañ la jox comme dañ la ne okay, so len ñëwé rek teacher bi dafa tiyeli mu laacc la. Bu nekké xamulo mu dur.
For the family, it was
the same. Darabi was even worse.
So why the flat push pour nga muna door timetable bi yépp man amna gis nga timetable dafa amone ben book bo amna dafa
gannaawam la nekkon
bobu almost amako cramon because of beatings.
But guys, I mean, time pass. You know, that's not happening anymore. You know, there are different ways that you can educate a child and you don't have to beat the child up.
We learn.
Yes, we learn.
Even mothers as well. Everybody that was
is
the
improving.
Way to discipline people.
Yo dal fi ma la gis nga ñu la def mental drill nga wuli sa boti nak. But anyway, just to remind the public that Qcell is the official GSM partner for the AFCON. So if you're just tuning in, that is part of our main discussions today, because the official signing ceremony, Ibrahima, will be taking place at the Qcell Auditorium, and we will have a panel discussion here. Momudu Gajaga and, you know, Nyomin sports people, I'm sure they'll be here to lead the conversation, and then the official signing will happen. And like we all mentioned, we are all proud of this milestone. You know, that sense of patriotism is there, and then, you know, it will also ensure that the younger ones will learn from it.
Every Gambian, bu nekké flag bu ndaw la sax nga aj ko sa bunti kër. Pour wone ne well, my team is playing.
Yes.
Nga génné flag rek aj ko sa bunti kër. Loolu dafa wone how supportive, how I mean no yégué sa dëkk. You know, I think it's
we should be proud of our flag. If you go to America, any event, you would see how patriotic they are by taking the flag. And in Gambia, we are very shy of being patriotic. We don't demonstrate.
Well, I don't think we are shy. I think we don't know. Most of us don't know.
It's not encouraged. Yeah, so that's the problem.
Now that the Q group is involved in this AFCON, we rest assured that we will encourage it. The game is going to be changed completely. We'll ensure that you have flags of the Q group, flags of the Gambian team, you know, flag of the Gambia and everything, so that we celebrate together. Let's be happy together for the sake of the Gambia.
So, Mr. Ka, we will just let you go shortly because we have a representative from the Scorpions Fans Club who will be joining us shortly here. Gambians, you know, are ready for this to an extent of even the New Jail boss. There's a boss being a Gambia. Them Ivory Coast. Them I saw it's about 20,000 or something. Why man dal fanan bu ken stranded dal lima ñaan rek moy su jaré nga xamné so démé it might be challenging tamit ñu tok Gambia rek sétané ko fi lu gëna important ci man moy
dem go as many as possible.
Why lima bañ moy non na nit ñi dem kañ ku am rek demal
challenge la you have to live life.
Why tamit xam nga rek lu ma bañ moy xam nga rek sometimes am na yena challenges yo xamné dang ko de you foresee them before you get there. So lolu su ko jaré tamit bëgguñ mu nekk a situation bo xamantene after suñ su joggé ci AFCON dafa ñëw nekk another problem that needs to be solved. So na ñëpp dem rek ku mëna dem na nga dem ku mëna support
am nga that financial muscle pour
demal
obviously
ku mëna support from Gambia you're together kañ waaye bu dee mën nga support from here tamit nga support. For example tey Q City ñu ngi am programme dem fa rek nga fay sa benn $300 dem attend show bi xaalis boobu noonu proceeds yi dafa dem to the Scorpion. So loolu rek is a form of supporting. So you can support at any way in your own corner. So Mr. Ka fu mu nekk ni xam naa dinañ la bàyyi nga dem waaye balaa ngaa dem rek lan mooy sa final words. Scorpion si make nañ ko to the AFCON ba pare Q group Qcell moo nekk the official GSM partner pour AFCON bi.
Yeah, I just wish to say thank you. Jërë ngeen jëf ba pare ñu ngi ñaax Gambian si yëpp ñu support boys si you know wane ne you know lii ñun ñoo ko moom suñu bos la suñu réew la team bi fuñ jaar rek ñu boost leen ñu support leen àndaa ñoom gunge leen ba am ndam si li ñu uti yal na leen yàlla may ndam Q groupe bi tam ñu ngi def liñ mun góorgóorlu pour support pour jàppale pour taxaw réew mi because borom doomi réew mi moo ko moom moo sas groupe bi so li moo am yëpp ci réew mi laa des loolu moom léegi ñëpp a ko seede kenn waxatu ko loo xam ne lii lu Q groupe bi am la dégga la moom ne ci jëriñoo waaye ci réew mi laa des waa réew mi di ci gis seen bopp
Mr. Ka balaa ngaa dem da ngaa tubal bool ndax
waaw ok so
waaw acca Balde mais li ya dimbale ko mu tubal bool
yow
suma time xale
oh bul tabaari jël si ma
waaye mbaa mun nga tubal waaye man moom mun nga
Balde yow ay lo
Balde mbaa ay nga
Balde yaa ngi rotal lii de moytul
ñaar yëpp ñëw na right boy toog
Qcell mooy suñu boss Qcell mooy suñu boss Qcell mooy suñu boss go ebe dawada full network suda tili Qcell ni lafta diamla wati jamala mune diata Qcell most reliable network dumala geta wati Qcell wo quality man nyon soda jam ona manke Qcell hani be wuloni farole kono walante be bakona jala fayola network ko se taria Qcell suñu boss yafi jega indi 3G ñu delu taxi 4G plus and now we bring you 5G first and only 5G provider suñu boss itela follow adi doron mesa keno Gambia bela nyon tawo fele Qcell ko fasunta buka busi Qcell itela moldi milka kukutol nati Gambia Qcell meda lori la kiliano yele imanyina amanda wala itela ka quality dila dadi ma itele silo wala wodol mume be keno ma Qcell suñu boss Qcell suñu boss Qcell suñu boss Qcell suñu boss connection be bambandi Qcell suñu boss Qcell most innovative Qcell suñu boss
The future is now. With Qcell's 5G network, experience speeds like never before. With our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan, get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled device. Walk into Qcell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with Qcell. Qcell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. Qcell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Qcell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1 day, 3 day, or even 7 days.
Welcome back from that short break. If you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV this morning. Ibrahima so fu mu nekk nii Scorpions fans club bi ñooñu join ñi nga xamante ne bu mu méttee ñoom la bu mu neexee ñoom la ñu ngi fa bàyyuñ benn yoon ñu ngi toppa suñ Scorpions si rek di leen jox that moral support fii nii so familiar faces lañ nag because they've been here before ñu ngi fi am fa Bakary Sonko mi nga xam ne moom moo nekk di assistant treasurer Seeku Cissé tamit mu ngi fi PRO bi te PRO bi moom yàgg nga di def liggéeyu PRO moom ñu ngi fi war a am amee kolitam waaye xam naa si lu yàggu tuuti moom tamit xam naa su amee chance dinañu join fii pour gën a mun a waxtaan ak ñun so ñu ngi leen di dalal si programme bi ba pare bugg a xam rek Seeku as PRO naka ngeen nekk di prepare ahead of Côte d'Ivoire.
waaw jërëjëf ji anyway ñu ngi nuyu suñu mbokk yi ñu seetaan jamono bi si QTV fii moom suñu kër la dafa mel ni suñu kër lañ delluwaat rek QTV Gambia ñoo ko moom kon like nañ ko follow as ñun ñëpp xam nañ jamono bi nii ñoom ñoo nekk di main sponsor la ñu nga xam ne ñoom ñoo war a sponsor team bi kon QTV moom yokka cere doole ñee ci kaw ci kanam te dafa gën a xam rek bu soobee
dafa saf de
amul dara lu moo seeda
te leena la bëgg ngeen xam ci Q group bi ñun xamuñ ndànk de.
yow itam
ñun
yow
suñ starté di dugga ñun suñ système yi CEO bi lañ am. ñun yëpp suñ ci duggee rek ñëpp a si dugga.
non Balde yow Mohamed Dia yàlla moo ko may xool bu baax bu nga xam ne kooku xamul def lu ndaw te ñun nga xam ne sax xam naa ne mu ngi defal players yi nag waaye dañ ko xamal ne tamit xoolal fans yaa ngi taxaw de Mohamed Dia naka la
fans club bi ñu ne team bi
waaw naka la ñu ngi ko expect nag waa anyway like di gërëm Jey bu baax ak Balde ak suñu caméraman si fi taxaw ni yëpp ak Gambien si yëpp ñu seetaan jamono bi National Scorpion Fans Club ak ni ñu ko xamee ñu ngi study established depuis 2001 up to date is like we are 22 years so we are saying 22 years up to date we are existing métti woon na amoon na jamono yi nga xam ne amul weeri koor amul guddi amul bëccëg you know bro we have been supporting the team since nothing was nothing xam nga rek boo tey sant nañ yàlla boo xam nga rek Gambia ñu ngi demaat African Cup of Nations that alone like is a plus to the team at the same time is a plus to the fans as we all know AFCON is never easy fans yaa ngi prepare with the NCC we are working collaboration with we have collaboration with NCC as we all know they are the one leading this package to AFCON so fans club ak ñoom gars yi dafa mel ni like affaire si ñoo ko bokka ba tey xam na after this dinañ ci bokka waat si signing ceremony bi tam dinañ fi nekka guddi bi tam ñu ngi oote waat Gambian si yëpp ne ñëw Q City
si programme
la Q City Gambian si yëpp a fa war a wàcc
xaaral ñu engage Mr Sonko waaw Mr Sonko yow treasurer nga si fans club bi naka la fan la finance si toolu because already seeku laal na tuuti ne métti woon na you know time boobu nga xam ne dara nekkul dara ba ñu leen weeri koor ba ñu leen xaalis amut parce que xaalis moom tegu leen fa parce que kenn fayut leen waaye naka la finance si mel fu mu nekk ni mu ngi dëgër ndax mu ngi yolom
anyway suñ on level ñu ngi try level best because we are working with the NCC NCC daf ñu sas 3 days sponsor work boo xamante ne Brikama am nañ fa Banjul am nañ fa loolu def nañ ko loolu ñun suñ on level ñun def nañ on suñ sponsor work bi ak luñ munta am luñ planoon mooy ne comme suñ members yoo xamante ne demuñ pour ñu kéetal leen for su fekkee ne NCC joxuñ loo xamante ne
dina mën a cover ñooñu
ñëpp so dinañ plan pour def loolu noonu waaye fu mu ne nii te financial muscle bi mënut koo am at the right moment so we are appealing to all Gambians fekkee ne ku mën nañ ñoo dàppale the rest of the members ñoo xamante ne pour ñu yóbbu leen
waaw so fu mu nekk nii xam naa Ami Koli moom dina xaw a satul si studio bi Ibrahima moom tam mu join ñu because jigéen ñi tamit seen taxawaay am na solo torop Ami jërëjëf yow tamit ñu ngi laa dalal si programme bi Ami ngi nii jeex na yéen nag lii dafa mut de mut na bu baax sa Ami soo fi mu nekk nii yéen tamit seen préparé bi naka la mel parce que jigéen ñi moom suñ tàccuwut dugumba
du ne
jigéen ñi suñ tàccuwut góor yu taxaw rek ñu tàccu
non mënuñ faa nekk jigéen ñi
non góor yi suñ tàccoo sa seen mënule xamuleen sa naka lañ war a tàccoo xorom bi ji si jigéen ñi la man loolu nangu naa ko soo naka seen taxawaay si AFCON bi ahead of the AFCON
fu mu nekk nii daal mun naa la daal affaire saa nga jax fu mu nekk every preparation ñu ngi si kawam ñu ngi koo def gis ne dem nañ si AFCON bi te fu mu nekk nii ñu ngi préparé boo xam ne suñu jigéen ñi lay wax te ñun taay yi fu mu nekk nii ñu ngi def loo xam ne suñu rehearsal yooyu noonu bugga nañ dañoo dem dominer di whole stadium bugga nañ every match bi ñu am rek ñoom Gambie ñu wér si stadium bi doo suñu bariwul sax waaye nañ fa def loo xam ne record la moo nekk lu ñu defoon Cameroun lu ko la ñu defaat biir Afrique aussi inchallah
waa Cameroun moom tojoon nañ ngeen fa de ana ñu dee paint seen boppa man ñooñu sax dañ ma nee ana ñooñu
fa
ñooñu dañ ma nee
te bi yoon am na yeneen yu ñoo dema yoo xam ne surprise sama si Gambien si yëpp
déedéet kay
suñ cosaan na fa nekk inchallah
waaw loolu
am solo koy joomi xool na ñi ñooy Gambien
waaw loolu moom am na solo
suma yaram sa
man sa suma yaram bi waaw maa ngi
fil affaire si
ambiance dafa am nag ambiance dëgg moo fa bu soobee yàlla dinañ won ti because buñ boolee Gambie si dis groupe ñëpp a ragal ne Gambie groupe bi dafa tof waaye suñun fans yi gisuñ loolu
non bu ma leen gisee sama ragal
ñu gisuñ loolu
non man da nga dugg si rek suma xel bi
nga ne ma jeex na nag moo tax di woon nga ma nga ñëw bokk si di suma
ba pare
damaa ñëw dañoo ñëw
lu si gën a ne ñu am Q groupe boot ñu loolu tam lu am solo la
loolu dara daaxu ko
dafa gën a dox te wax naa ne ma ne game bi moom su soobee yàlla suñ first game bi ñun win la ñoo demal
noo gis nga bii moom different mooy amaat ndaxte kii groupe fu ñu bootee rek xam ne nañ dem jëli ndam bi si kaw waat ndaxte xam nañ ne dugalu seen alal rek si ñun seen taalibe ñoo ñaanal tamit te lu ñoo ñaan askan ngir mooy ak players yi fans yëpp nañ am confiance suñu boppa doo bokk si groupe bu tof taxut nga lii dama sa confiance nañ win incha allah
waaw xanaa da ngeen ñoo ñamal si som songs yi yu ñoo lii da ngeen ko dañ ko fi
football démocratie la
waaw
ku nekk am na sañ-sañu wax lu ko ne waaye after all si pitch bi la
waaw
11 man squad bi la ñoo teg balaa game bi dina nga wax naan kii moom maa win ñu ñooy underdogs no worries waaye suma waa ji lu ma la bëgg a xamal mooy wala lu ma bëgg a xamal Gambien wala askani bool bi yëpp mooy ne Scorpion bi du yomba de parce que ñoom ñoo gën a soxla game bi nii sax waaw ñoom ñoo gën a soxla game bi man loolu mooy suma
bi suñ game la bi suñ game la
first game bi is do or die
waaw ñun bi game la de
collect a point
no ñun this is the game for us
waaw it's the game
waaw because man lu ma doon wax last week ma ne bu dee game bi rek la ñu yàlla may so we need this game waaw ñun bii dañ ko soxla de
waaye léegi another question yéen naka ngeen dee amee the spirit because boys yi ñu ngi si pitch bi waaye yéen a ngi si kaw yéen ay affaire bi te yéen you know the energy that you use ba pare man nga lu ma gën a jaaxal sax fans club yi sometimes nga gis ne sa team a ngi lose sax
waaye ba léegi yaa ngi
keep the spirit how do you keep the spirit
naa la waxal li nga xam si fans club bi
waaw
ñun dañ bugg a Gambie suñu xol bi bugg a sport yi Gambie suñu xol bi soo ñu bari luñ fail understand moo nekk ne te suñu winee Gambie nga dégg ñu ne seen Gambia bon ñun balaa ñu laa mun a support balaa ñu mun a display nga win Gambie soo fa am ñun di moo ñu am góor rek si la fay bi day gën a am bi ko dañ laa won ne ñun luñ si luñ nekk si ñun la nekka
dafa dégg
te ñu ne dañ nekk fans club bi nga xam ne nekku dañoo ñëw toog rek dajee tàccu fi ca tasaaro déedéet ñu leen dee am suñ i kam si nga xam ne ñoo fi am leadership training te leadership training ñoo xam ne ñu moo nu mu demee yuut nga tamit dang dee ak lifin soo loolu dee fexe fan bu nekk sa xol lu ñu dañ ko ñu ko tocc ñu ñu am ene ñu fan bi nga xam ne nga nekk suñu biir ñu bàyyi la nga nekkaa ñu noonu rek non foog ñu organiser leadership training te loolu noonu suñu fa nekkee ci ba loo xam ne lu naxar la ak lu métti lañ la koo teg ba nga xam ne yow soppare nga toog a sant yàlla ne li nekkoon si yow da nga ko jéene si yow ñun namoon ñun doo nekk ndi ku rëy nga nekk si ñun boo nekkee ruskat boo ñëwee loolu dafa tegu fële soo loolu dafa nekk si ñun ba nga xam ne ñun boo foogee ne ñii ñu leen di naxaral fekk yow yaa ñoo gën a dara gën tombé fële ne le Cameroun tool noonu fi nga xam ne fans dañ dem dugg si stadium bi without lekk sa defuñ ko ndox sa naanuñ ko daf dee xapun fii dañoo or di ambiance ñëpp gis nañ ko soo ñun ku dëkk bu foog ne mun nga toroxal suñ boys yi bu ko seen fans yi dañoo active da yaa ngi na sawpa ñun boys yi ñu ba seen conférence si pitch bi ñu nekk si stand si di def ñu ne su gars yi gëstoo gis ne Gambie bu dee ñaari nit sax nañ gëstoo gis suñ flag bi te nañ tëj dëkk bi te ñoo leen promise nañ dem Afrique nañ ko xaar
waaye man maa bëgg a jigéen bu mel nii
baax na daal
yow man tojal naa la teeñ yow soo ñëwut a xoolal da nga ñëw rek fii ci
gis nga ko jigéen yaa yor affaire yi
man maa bëgg a jigéen
gis nga ko jeex na nag
xamal ko ne li yëpp si préparation bi la
bu baax
si tooguñ understand like ñu ngi am suñu rehearsal every weekend like every Sunday we are having our rehearsal just to make ourselves that we are physically ready mentally xam nga rek and then the songs although I'm not good in singing
tey de balaa ngeen fee jógee dinañ fi wéy de fii moom wéy dina fi am
like affaire bi nu mu dee mel la rek as artistes yi nuñ ko dee defee rek duñ dee man ma dee play back dama dee play baan bi mooy tegu ma mën a play so bokkuma si play back su waxee lañ dee jëngal xam nga and then like Gambian si concept buñ am mooy like fans yi xëy na the whole fans as nga xam ne amuñ fayda ak naka su dul noonu.
waaw loolu concept bu bon
that concept I don't think whether it's good. They are not encouraging some youths. Because tey alhamdulillah how many thousand people are traveling. tey ñu bari ñu ngi fii mosu ñoo tukki. na ko tukki moo tax ñu ekkati lii parce que bu ñu doon sas. xelaatuñu ne sax tukki daf fi doon fekk.
dëgg la
xam nga rek lu olof Njaay di wax ne fekk moo ñu si boole. understand na waaye like this is something that we love xam nga soo buggee dara si sa xol bi. you know how it is. that compared to ku nga xam ne dafa bugga buggalu. ñun lii dañ ko bugga sport bi ñu ñoo ko bugga fans yi ñu ñoo love game bi moo tax like mu jaral ñu dem ba jeex.
te xam nga naa si yokk dara su lu wax nii. comme ñu dee ooyee ne xëj na fans club dañ ñàkk a fayda amuñ soxla ay wis fuñ gaa da nga ñëw xool suñu fans club bi fekk fa yéen kilifa yu fa nekk yéen a ko tooy nga xam ne te ay professionnels sax am suñu biir ñoo xam ne ñi ay docteur number one si moom bari ñoo xam ne ñu ngi si laab bi am ñoo xam ne ñu ngi am seen liggéey accountant comme li fi ndi boo xalaat rek ñëw fa soo pour woon askan yi rek ne ki sa doom bugg a join rek bàyyi ko man mi number maa join fans club bi xale laa woon bu jigéen dañ da nga ñàkk a fari yaa ngi su ma rombee suñu koñ baa ñu win boy si dama jógee stadium dañ maa ñaaw ba liggéey bi su ma xool dafa naxar ñu maa buli te Gambien loolu la fi la understand xamuñu ne number one bullying rek loolu rëy la si askan bi loolu koo ko def rek su boree amutee confidence boppam rek mun ngaa demee ci life forever bon ñun dañu woon gaay na ñun fans club bi ñoo ñoom la bos gannaaw boys la ñuy wiin ñaakaa wi ñoo ñoom la time bu fans club football bi dooloon Gambia ñëpp a relation bañ Gambia waaye te anamu tey
waaw ñëpp a ngi bokk
tey ñëpp a ngi bokk suñu yi nañu ne suñu boy si so loolu sant yàlla bu rëy la waxoon naa ko fi may leen ne dem nañ African Confederation lii nañ ko te nañ ko defaat nañ dem World Cup so yàlla def na World Cup bi xëy na boobu du mën a kulifin waaye fu mu nekk nii sant nañ yàlla ñu ngi dese fu mu nekk nii
waaye
nekk professionnel lañ am
waaw trésor yaa ngi noppi nag trésor xaalis yëngul wax ñu dara xaalis bi yaa ko amete yaa ko téye te sa loxo la nekk mu ngi calculer waaye trésor xaw ma na di ñu mën a wax estimation ñaata nit from the Scorpions Fans Club ñooy dem da loolu mën a loo ñu ko wax fu mu nekk nii estimation mun nga ñoo jox estimate nañu ok yaakaar nañ ne 20 dina dem wala 30 wala so.
Yes, as for now we have 45 people ñoo xamante ne ñooñu mentally prepare nañ gars yi.
They are confirmed.
Yeah, ñooñu confirm nañ.
dañu war a dem.
dañu war a dem. While we are still working on people ñoo xamante ne because we have over 200 lu passé wala or 250. dem be 300 members. So it's difficult task pour nga select 45 out of those people. Why NCC trying and interrupt because if you think of accommodation and other logistics it's very expensive. Easy wood. Why better ñu ngi ñaan askan comme lu ma ko dooree rek ku mën a dimbale lift those that are left here because ñu bari they have very good roles ñu bàyyi si gannaaw role drama si ñum fa singers si ñum fa ñoo xamante ne because dañ ko categorize different categories drama si tegee nañ leen side you take drama si woykat yi side and the other
ñu dee peinture seen bopp man ñooñu dañ ma ne
loolu leen choose affaire si waaw because according to the role that you play so foofu leen choose so loolu am na ñoo xamante ne dañ leen bàyyi si gannaaw so loolu soxla nañ ñooñu seen role in the fans club pour ñu gën a dool lañ ñun ñee dem ñoo xamante ne soxla nañ ñu dinañ try our level best then dinañ because fuñ mënta dem comme yeneen dëkk yi Congo ak Cameroun ak yeneen dëkk yi fuñ dem ak amount bu ñu jox rek dañ ko dee
waaw this time xam nga luñ bugga because this time especially suñ first game bi dañ bugga a lot of noise waaw let's make noise yes
waaye xam nga tamit léeg-léeg bëgg a ñaan askan gi tamit ok su fekkee ne government bi def nañ 45 because boo xoolee fans club bi am more than 300 members te time boobu noonu time yi even Cameroun Greater Banjul rek la emoon la fans club bi am waaye fi mu nekk nii regions yëpp dañ fa am chapters te all these regions dañ sawar ñu ngi active because boo seetloo tey nga xool North Bank West Coast ICR ak suñu general meeting sa ba kaw fii ñëpp a ñu uyu si kon xam nga tey suñu tey this opportunity génn na ñoom duñu dee understand ne ok ñun ñu jiite comme government ñoo joxee this package 45 so ñoom lu ñoo def mooy rek ñu bëgg a blame fans club especially ñun executive bi soo fekk den sélection bi dee comme dafa midi trop soo dégg NCC try nañ ba suñu sañoon tey askan gi tey yokk seetlu ba nga xam ne fans ne fi jéem ay 75 ba 100 sax boobaa di nga xam ne région bu nekk di nga ko mën a cabaxal sax suy benn 10 membres sax o moo daan sax waaw time am na waaye ñu ngi o askan yi compagnie si everywhere na ñu jéem si ñu jàppale bu ko see boo ne government bi ñu ne xaalis amul te package bi dafa ndaw so waaye not na askan bi jéem investi football woon ngaa wax ne dama investi football du ma am dara waaye léegi ku investi football yi Gambia jamono bii nii da ngaa rich dañoo xool si neighbors country si tey lu ñoo investi football moo siwal seen compagnie si tey worldwide dañoo xam seen turi compagnie si so am na yoo xam ne business man yi fi nekk si boppam muy private sector bi woo muy rifimi ñëpp nañ ñu dimbale
Q group moom def
non Q group moom yéen waxuñu seen boss parce que boo gisee tey ñoo toog fi ni tey xëj na dëgg dañ fi ñëw pour ngeen may ñu toog wax waaye tey ñeme leen bokk na si ndaxte gis nañ ne Mohamed Jallow gis nañ ko si football bi this time gis nañ ne moo boot affaire si yëpp daanaka lay mën a wax kon ba tey du moom rek a fi nekka bari na compagnie su fi nekka soo nañ ñu jàppale waaye boo waxee di nga dem nag ba soona kenn du am ku la jàppale waaye buñ ne Gambia qualified nañ rek ku nekk ndawalee
fi nekk ni moom 5 minutes sa des soo ñu bàyyi PRO rek mu joxe final words sam ñu mën a tëj programme
jërëjëf like li ñu bëgg a mooy di oote askan bi yëpp tey dinañ am a very big concert at QTV Qcell Q-City sorry yeah and then tickets are $300 and then we will be having all Gambian artists ñu nga xam ne dinañ fa ñëw perform so affaire yi mu ngi door 8 o'clock as we all know like come and grab your ticket it's like 300 booy joxe mooy sa support to the team yeah Mohamed Jah def na yëpp yeneen private sectors yaa ngi fii
gis nañ banque si tamit ñëw
you see like Gambian na private sector yi xam ne ñu ñoo tax gaay nekk fii so when it's only in the Gambia that dañoo need service private sector doing after send clients, which we believe they have to look after because it's because of us they are doing that business. We are the one who normally go and buy their products. So Nyun license service is like they are always turning us back. We don't tell well, and then leave Gambia nyepa ko boka. Then you support still better. We still have days whereby we can able to be in Africa because some of our members who are still around. Why the Girem Askan be a billion center the buga tamit mbolem Gambian mo am sa flag tey ko sa koñ mbaa nga tey ko sa bunti kër wala sooy génn sa nga waaw jaasi tamit ñu ngi available dañoo gërëmangum suñ ambassador bi Ibrahima Soxna former ex-player bi moom moo ñu isil this product whereby daf ko isil fans club bi ñun def ñu ko isil ñu ko jël di ko jaay def am suñ xaalis
bi daf day dem back to the fans
so it's like he has been supporting the fans club long away
mashallah
and then we are expecting more and more and more from the public
wax nga ne da ngeen nekk ak fële si auditorium bi si signing ceremony bi
so
ñun suñ fi jógee rek bu leen dem fende yéen xaar leen rek because there's another panel bi nga xam ne dafa ñëw su ko defee from the auditorium bi tam official signing ceremony bi dinañ leen ko seen waaye xanaa dañoo tàngal fii nag balaa ñoo dem ana woy bi kan mooy lead woy bi soo kenn du lead woy bi waa xaarle may ko rek
du fi duggee day dellu bool bi xam na palaasam
du fi duggee day dellu bool bi xam na palaasam jeex na tag na
bool bi xam na
palaasam du fi duggee de baax na daal yéen nag warm up nañ ba pare
bi warm up la rek
waaw
bu si neexee bi mu ngi ñëw ci kanam ak kanam
ba pare yow dafa mel ni caaya nga door nii
waaw yow bi simple caaya la nii rek
simple one la
bu mag baa ngi ñëw
mu gën a garaaw encore
dañ ko gën a defaat
all right but thank you so much for joining us. So viewers, like I said, do stay tuned, don't go anywhere. There will be another panel here where we will be also linking to the auditorium where the official signing ceremony as Qcell as the official GSM partner for the AFCON will be done. So don't go anywhere, just stay with us. Bye for now.